What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Okay.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
I was so excited. I was up all night thinking about it.
Yeah,
And
I
if we
could see
found
it.
Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
So,
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
7:30 at night? Nah.
because the actual the doi, they changed it. Think of it. The big boom happened like at 3, 4 in the morning, right?
You think they just went back to Grape House, changed it,
Yeah.
and went back, or might have gone back if they were in Strawberry House.
Well, think of it. They go there, so the big boom
Can we-
happens. What's up?
One thing I want to know, when they fixed the elevator, what side was the elevator on? Was it at Strawberry House?
It was at Grape House.
It was waiting at Grape House.
But oh my god! They know how to move between the houses without using the elevator. Because Nagito had that knowledge too when he went in the final dead room. Mm-hmm. So they don't need the elevator.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
They just went back and forth.
I thought you were about to go on a whole tangent. So I bet it was this person.
No. But that does... I think it's a boy.
Do you think it's a boy? Because they left the elevator at
Grape House, so
Grape
they could have
House
just
as a
gone
clue.
back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
makes
So I
sense.
think it's definitely on the boys' side. Plus, with that alarm clock that goes off,
Mm-hmm.
that's the alibi. Well, I was here, so I couldn't have done it. And that was what? Gundam, Fuyuhiko,
Kazuichi.
but not Nagito, because he was in the soundproof room. Right.
Right.
I thought.
Who else was in the soundproof room? Was it just Nagito?
It was only Nagito in the soundproof room.
Gundam. Where did Gundam sleep? Because he was also one of the winners.
Was
thought-
he also in the soundproof
I thought
room?
he might have been in a soundproof room. Well, let's just continue. Maybe Gundam is sus.
It might be Gundam.
Because, I mean, Fuyuhiko didn't do it. It's Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, I don't see Fuyuhiko wanting to kill anybody.
Kazuichi, we kind of proved didn't do it. Nagito,
Yeah.
we know didn't do it.
Right. I mean, I feel like us playing as Nagito was enough to be like... So,
Yeah.
it could have been Gundam. I mean, Gundam has all the knowledge here. He knew about Nekomaru's alarm clock. He didn't need mechanical knowledge to break buttons, you know?
And he keeps coming up with arguments when in every other trial he's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like he prepared for this time. Almost like he did it!
So I'm thinking
That's what I
Gundam.
want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. It's almost like this is a mystery game.
Yeah, right?
But I can't choke up at a time like this.
What a plot twist.
Oh, just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth.
It's okay, Hajime. We already got it.
There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction.
So what was even the original contradiction? We moved so far from it.
I don't remember. Let's just hear it.
Oh, the alarm clock.
Okay. Radio clock, maybe.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay.
See.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru
Yeah.
died because of that alarm, right?
Sure. Yeah.
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Time of death.
Killer probably did some tampering.
Okay.
Probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
So, do we argue with that because it's a radio clock?
But that's against. So yeah, but I feel like that might be it.
Yeah, I mean... We'll try it. I don't know.
We headed for
I don't know what else it would be.
Zip,
The alarm
zip,
inside
zip,
Net was
zip,
set
zip,
for
zip.
7 Nekomaru died.
I'm zooming.
One of those must be an illusion.
Die.
Killer probably did some tampering.
Some tampering.
Because it was a
Probably
radio
messed with
clock. Yeah, just played safe.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay.
We're getting this quick.
Alright. Every other trial, we're like, I don't get it. I'm so dumb. Except for the octagon part. Ignore that. Ignore that. Cut that out.
No,
just cut that out. No,
fucking
just kidding.
Just dub over and be like, oh, it's the octagon part.
Oh, it's right over here, guys.
That part's perfect. I got us. I got us.
Nice.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Not even if it's broken, though?
Yeah, I mean, when stuff breaks, it's gone.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
Oh.
That's smart.
That's a good point, Kazuichi. I didn't think you had it in you.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, because Nagito had him check that.
That's right.
Nagito, what, like, level of playing field are you on?
He's
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Gee, Nagito, I hate you. I hate you.
seriously, every single time he's known it before we even start the trial. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, yeah.
I guarantee we're gonna be like,
Because of that,
Yeah, let him finish.
I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
but seriously, it's gonna be like, at the end, we'll be like, oh, it's Gundam or whoever we think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nagito will be like, yeah, see, I told you. Or
Gu-
like, I knew it. And it's
Gundam's
like,
the one person Nagito didn't ask to check on anything.
because he's suspicious. I would think.
Gundam, you acting kind of funny, silly,
If
bro.
there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Oh, okay. And didn't it? Okay, remember at the beginning when we took control of Nagito, he was like, whose side should I be on? Hope or like the killer's or everyone else's?
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me think, maybe he knew who the killer was. But then, because he's all for hope, right? He's for the killer's hope, the people's hope. He doesn't care. It's whichever is stronger.
Sure.
Then all of a sudden he flip-flopped.
Mm-hmm.
Why would Gundam kill Nekomaru? What reason is there? It can't be for hope, right? So maybe whatever reason that Nekomaru was killed, Nagito found it out and was like, well, that's not hopeful, and this is why he's become so jaded and cynical toward everyone.
That's a good reason. Because he was literally... If it's not a killing in the name of hope, he's like...
He's not interested.
He literally said something... I don't know when he said it. He said it literally during this recording. He was like...
It's not a killing of hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's why... Yeah, he said he learned that or something, so...
Something like that. That's
But
a good point.
the only person I could see killing for a stupid reason is Gundam. I literally feel like Gundam would be like, you dark shadow robot demon, I'm gonna get you good. And then gets him, Unless this whole thing from Gundam is a complete front.
Yeah, well, I think there has to be more to Gundam, because people keep saying he's like their favorite character.
Yeah.
So I want to see his dark side.
And Nagito literally exists. So it's like, where's that coming from, Do you not know what I meant?
Yeah, okay, now I got it now. Because Nagito's so cool.
And
How could they
everyone
like
loves
Gundam more?
Nagito.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you had me like, huh?
Yeah.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
We? Oh.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Gundam's like, if, you're cute, so it's okay.
If you say so.
Never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Oh.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something.
You bet a snowboard.
If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery.
Logic dive?
Don't be...
Yeah!
Oh, thank God. I was about to say Hangman's Game, and I'm going to be like, I have no idea, oh my God!
But I'm guessing the clocks were swished in Nekomaru's chest.
Oh, so you think...
I think the clock we found him in is not the radio clock. Do the right one.
Guys, I need to add watch time to the video. Boing, boing. I wish there was a button to do tricks.
That would be cool.
Oh my God, I'm kind of doing it.
Or just have a seizure. Do you even need to jump when you go on the blue ones?
No,
Like, you don't?
they just do it automatically.
Oh, okay.
This is epic so far.
It
Don't
is.
even give me a question, I don't care.
Yeah, right?
What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Where the murder happened? No. Who the killer? The time of the building? Because why would we even know the other things?
Yeah.
Or like, We know
Why would
where
we-
it happened.
Yeah, the other ones are pretty solid.
So
Oh yeah, but the clocks.
time in the building.
The clocks are our only way to look at the time, so it's possible they were thrown off.
They could have just changed them all.
Yeah. And everyone's so hungry and tired, they wouldn't know if it was day or night, you know?
Yeah. This game is glitching out.
It is a little. I really like the background, though.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm sure you probably don't have as much time to look at it.
I'm staring at it right now. Which clock was tampered with?
Both.
Both. Yeah, both.
Or maybe just the building's clocks.
What? You can't change your
Oh, well,
mind.
let's see. I think it's the buildings, though. Yeah, the building's clock. Okay. That's okay.
Well, yeah, because Nekomaru's is accurate. That makes sense if you
Yeah.
think about it. So.
It's okay. I kind of
Anyway.
was quick to assume there, so.
I did it because you said it. And,
Yeah, there you go. Use the excuse gauge. Oh!
He's like waking up from a sweating nightmare. Hajime, this is not the time.
I could feel your scream vibrate my ear.
I'm a good screamer.
That's not the takeaway here.
What is the takeaway then?
Please don't scream.
Which house had the wrong time?
Both houses.
Look at this.
At least it gives us plenty of time here.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. That makes sense though.
Yeah? Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Guys, look at my tricks.
And
Ooh,
then
I'm
we're
Mario.
done. You say at the end of every one of these.
No, I say it different every time.
Okay.
Sometimes I say, oh, ooh, cool, Rainbow Road. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I'm Mario.
Alright.
Shut up, shut up. Just
Feels
stop.
pretty synonymous,
You
but...
checked all the clocks inside the building.
Not
Isn't that
at
right for you,
all.
Nico?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks had been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
I love the vine boom.
It's like, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So it really was 7:30
So
that...
that's what it was. There's
Dang.
no way I would have noticed that.
We all slept in.
This is truly fantastic!
But it's literally the perfect mix of circumstances. We're hungry, we're tired. I mean, no one's gonna really be awake ever.
I was gonna tell the difference of an hour.
Exactly.
Now's
Or a
not
few.
the time to be pleased.
Yeah.
More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm gonna go to reach the truth in one go.
I'm going to reach the truth in one go.
I'm gonna reach the truth in one go.
There you go.
I got tripped up.
Oh, my favorite minigame.
Gundam's still blushing.
You're right.
Shoot. I don't.
Clock's alarm timer?
Okay, I have to look at Hiko's and Akane's accounts and what they were.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Quiet.
Hiko. He saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 o'clock a.m.
According to the clocks.
according to the clocks. And
No, wait, go to look at the wall clock.
where is it?
At 5:30 a.m.
The alarm of wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor started going off. Fihiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm. Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it.
So he checked the clocks at 5 a.m. Or no, that's when he saw Gundam. Or not Gundam. Robot. Mechamaru.
Yes.
I completely blanked on the name. He sees Mechamaru at 5. Clocks go off at 5:30, which is why he was in the lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And then... So it must have not actually been 5:30. Unless the clocks were changed after. But when would he have time to do that? It has to be beforehand that the clocks were changed.
I feel like, yeah, it would have to be before this that they messed with them.
So before 5 a.m., doing air quotes for that because I don't think it's actually 5 a.m., the clocks were changed.
Wait. Don't we know how much they were changed by already?
Well, what time did we find Nekomaru's dead body?
Well,
'Cause
all
on
the
his-
clocks read 7 o'clock, but his says 7:30.
So how much was it changed? Because I don't know.
Wouldn't it just be half an hour if his is accurate? Why would they need to set it half an hour backwards?
We found his clock. We found what it was set when he fell.
Oh,
That was his wake up time. I think it was broken after he fell.
okay.
So he woke at 7:30 and fell.
Right.
7:30 real time.
Right.
So that means...
What was Akane's account? The heck?
So it must have been like an hour or two, right?
She heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m. Was
So-
the rumbling she heard just the alarm?
No, the rumbling was Mechamaru falling.
Okay.
So it must have been a 2-hour difference that was set.
Okay.
So when it was actually 7:30, it was set for 5:30.
Okay. That makes
Okay.
sense. Akane's account then.
Okay.
That's what we need.
So we're already there.
Never
Then we can
expected
only
all.
rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Yeah.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
True.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Time travel.
Any clues that can be used to narrow that
Oh god, I
down?
hope they never introduce time
If
travel.
only I heard the sound when he fell.
I think Akane's account is
It would
that.
have been a great clue.
It would have been a
Or the
great
scream.
scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
So what... Who is it?
Okay, so Sonya.
Okay.
We win.
Then we can only rely on the time of death.
How much are you willing to bet your life that this is correct?
Any clues that
Everything.
If only I heard the sound when he...
Everything?
Boom! Boom! I get a free life. Is how that works, right?
I'll just kill you right now then.
That's not.
That's right.
That's not what I
You
wanted.
should have heard the
No.
sound he made when he fell.
Put you on even
Rumbling
ground
noise?
with everyone.
Thanks.
Rumbling?
I thought it was just a
Rumbling!
I know. That's what I think of every time.
Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
It was.
A huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
I
Yeah.
heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonya?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Because you were in the soundproof room. Same with Nagito.
Yeah.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pains.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
2 hours.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
She says. But is that the accurate time though?
Didn't she say she checked the clock?
Is the clock correct though?
No. But 7:30 is when Nekomaru fell.
So that makes
She-
5:30. Okay, yep.
So 5:30 is the fake one. It was actually 7:30
So
that
it
time.
is 2 hours behind.
Yes.
Bingo, okay.
You can tell?
My brain is getting tired that I'm like
Falling apart.
yeah, I was like in my game and now I'm like
Now I feel like I'm actually getting attentive to this.
I instantly woke up and left my room.
See?
And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work,
Got it,
Akane.
got it. If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer to how much of our time was off is literally right in front of me.
2 hours. We got this.
See,
Easy
I
peasy.
don't know my basic
Nekomaru's
math.
alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
There we go.
But
2
that's
hours? That's
so hard. When did they change all of the clocks then?
When we were sleeping. They had access to both Strawberry and Grape House without using the elevator. Quick.
Okay. But why? I need to figure out the why.
There's no way we would have noticed.
It's probably so we couldn't find the real time of death for Nekomaru.
What's the Monokuma file say? Despite the fact Does it just not say?
No.
It just never says the time of death. Okay.
Nope. I think when the time of death is actually relevant to the case, it's not included. But when it is like obviously and easy to discover, it is.
That's a whole clue on its own then.
Yeah.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
I see. Funhouse. Okay.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Because he knows the real time.
So he'd be like, "What's up with this?"
Duh! Oh my god.
Okay.
Get your head in the game, Gage.
Hey, it's why we got Nagito here.
True. Lure out only
If
Nekomaru?
you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
So the
Because
rest of it-
he'd show up for Tai Chi and be like, "Why isn't anyone here?" So they get okay, easy.
So everyone else slept in.
But you know what my problem is? Isn't Strawberry House on top of Grape House? So why did they get him? Did they just
It
stop
was
him?
when he was in the elevator.
They do sleep mode.
Yeah. Or maybe he was coming back realizing, like...
Or maybe they met him in the Grape House, turned his sleep mode on, went back up, got the elevator to Strawberry Tower.
They could do that too.
And then tied him up, went back and
then
put it
went
to
back
Grape
down.
Tower,
Yep.
and then went...
Yep.
Okay.
But the fact that both of those are possible makes it harder.
But, I mean, doesn't matter.
From there,
Not really.
the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. They were trying to lure out only
Monokuma
Nekomaru.
Tai Chi.
Yeah.
I see.
Easy.
That's it. The killer made
Wait.
use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
What happens is we get so far into our explanation and solve it that I forget what the original point was. So it takes me a second to remember like where we were at.
We go on a rant
Yeah.
to just like all our theories and everything. Then we're like, what were we talking about again?
This really is RatAttack.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
So I don't even think Monokuma Tai Chi was made to be energy draining. I think it's just to provide another way to do kills.
Yeah, I mean, a win-win.
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time. That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Who was everyone with us when he talked about his radio clock?
We were all in one of the towers.
I thought he talked about it outside of the castle.
Yeah,
Who was with us?
Gundam
at
and
that time?
Kazuichi.
Yeah.
So it's Gundam.
You think
It's Gundam. It has to be Gundam. Who else could it be?
See, I don't even remember who was with us. So if you say Gundam and Kazuichi, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because I know he talked about his sleep mode in the tower, but his perfect radio clock, he mentioned it to us once, personally, I thought.
Yeah.
And then he said it again in front of the castle where Gundam and Kazuichi were. And maybe Sonya was there,
I don't remember.
but I know for sure it was Gundam and Kazuichi, because Kazuichi's like, whoa, that's so nifty. And Gundam said some anime edgelord stuff about whatever, God knows what, so.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
I love that little walk
I
he's
know.
got.
You
He
witnessed
looks so
Nekomaru
cute.
around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m.
I still always
That's pretty much it.
imagine this is dark in my head because
I know,
it's
yeah,
nighttime.
but it was really just
it's just Strawberry House.
bright daylight.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Mm-hmm,
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Bazinga.
Too
Another
early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Right? Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi.
Oh! I
He
hate
was-
this game's foreshadowing.
I know. Everyone did ditch
There's
Monokuma.
always foreshadowing. Like, remember Mikan, her body was hot.
Yeah.
And like, oh my god. Oh my god, I hate
Because
you.
we thought he was talking about right now when a bunch of the boys didn't make it. Because the elevators were broken.
But he meant everyone.
Yeah, it was only...
Not even Nekomaru, he died.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
If only I was a complete conspiracy theorist.
I know. Get your tinfoil hats on for this game.
Seriously.
You need to like hyper analyze every
I literally need
single
to write down every line and like think about it for an hour.
Seriously, you would. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Stupid Hajime does have photographic memory, though. He knows,
Honestly, why isn't that his ultimate?
he remembers everything.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it?
Hasn't Monokuma kind of given away the killer each time, though, a little bit?
Like that.
A little bit.
Well, because think of it. The first trial, I don't really remember. The second trial, he talked about...
He's honest.
what did he say?
The,
I just had it. Oh,
the,
don't
killer...
you remember it before me?
I already remember it.
The killer didn't count as
Yeah,
the body
I know. I literally knew that.
I'm telling it to them. You're not special.
No, you're like, don't tell it before me.
I wanted to remember it.
Okay.
For the other one,
Me
the
saying
head bag.
Yeah.
For this one, Monokuma Taichi.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But this time was less obvious.
but he still did it. So I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yep. You're absolutely
You're
right.
talking about
Hyperanalyze everything
over someone
Monokuma says, at
else's
least.
fault?
Yeah.
Wrong! Too bad! Liar! I'm right! That's not it! It's incorrect!
Why is she tied up every time?
I don't know.
That's definitely the correct answer.
I don't even know what
You
they're talking
always
about.
get so stubborn
I
like
don't know.
this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we found out how
What?
the killer lured Nekomaru,
Oh, that's so harsh.
Peanut gallery? What's harsh about that?
Just because they look like peanuts?
I thought peanut gallery meant like children.
Does it?
Like if you see a bunch of children at like a daycare, they're the peanut gallery.
Really?
I'll look it up.
I don't know. I just thought it was because they were both shaped like peanuts.
Fun fact, actually, for right now, our pumpkin video is airing like live. So if you want to know exactly when we're recording this, that's that.
There you go.
It's 7:08 right now. So I also looked up what peanut gallery is, and the first definition is the top gallery in a theater where the cheaper seats are located. Doesn't really apply to this. The second one is a group of people who criticize someone, often by focusing on insignificant details. So I guess that's what that means. Anyways, I'm ready.
Okay.
the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Ooh.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Oh.
He's like, what? What am I gonna say?
What the hell did you You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
Okay. So he saw him at 5. It was actually 7.
Right. The alarm went off at 7:30, which was actually 5:30.
It went off at 5:30, which is actually 7:30.
But Nekomaru was made to fall at 7:30. So the time the alarm went off and the time the impact went off shouldn't have been the same. But they said they heard the impact before the alarm, right?
So
Maybe I got that
the
backwards.
alarm and the impact happened at the same time? No, wait. Shh. Yeah.
But they said they heard the impact.
Oh, let's just continue.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So that's what it is.
But Nagito already knew this. He knew what Fuyuhiko was going to realize.
Right.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Or they made an alibi for themselves. Because wasn't Gundam there?
Yeah.
So,
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi, yeah.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
Nagito.
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Nagito?
It wasn't
Which
Nagito.
means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Because maybe Gundam. I shouldn't go gun-ho about that. You know what? Yes, I am. It was Gundam, okay? It was Gundam.
Screw you, Gundam.
Yeah. But Gundam knew that Nagito was in the soundproof room. So we're done. He frames Nagito. Nagito gets blamed. Nagito's always the suspicious one who's killy gun-ho. Now, when Nagito's accused, watch what Gundam says.
Okay. Okay.
Who is it?
Please make me
Who's
right.
the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? So I'm supposed to select Nagito here then?
But I think it's Gundam.
But I'm supposed to select Nagito, right? Because he's the only one in the strawberry house who doesn't have an alibi.
I think so.
You're the only one!
Wow, okay.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
He's gonna be like, that's right.
Nagito wasn't there. It's just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
I love that the art's different here.
Because it was like Nagito's memory.
But even then,
Or not even Nagito.
it's like
It was
his imagination.
Nagito. Yeah.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
He was just dead silent.
Please, say something.
Yeah.
The look on his face.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
It's okay, Akane, jeez.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't. You couldn't? What do you mean?
I was pooping on the toilet. I had diarrhea.
I was looking at pictures of Hyoko's feet.
Why Hyoko?
Because remember, that was who he picked.
I know.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
The soundproof
It's
rooms.
not just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it.
Oh, it's already solved, guys. Let it rest.
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You have the nice rooms. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. What?
Hangman's Gambit?
Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? What is it?
Yeah, it is.
What is it called? Luxury room?
I thought it was Deluxe Room.
Deluxe? No, I'm gonna go with... Wait,
It is, try D.
but what's the last 5 letters?
Just try D.
Okay, it's D. So it has to be Deluxe, I'm thinking.
Rooms. Just plural.
D. You mean L.
Probably saving over there.
L. Oops.
Oh.
D. Oh, right, Deluxe has an E.
That's right.
I'm like, what?
Forgot your advanced English knowledge.
Well, it's like I spelled it out right in my head, and then when I saw it, I'm like,
Where's your R?
I need O's. Deluxe R. You mean O.
Oh.
You mean O. Stop!
You know what I do like about the sped up version of this, though?
What?
You can still tell what we're saying. This is really quick. There's your M.
You mean S.
S's. Oh!
Duh, it's plural. Duh.
Would you be mad if I beat you to death?
Probably be dead. But it would be
I'm
salty
taking that
while
as
it's happening.
permission.
No.
You were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Would you be mad if I took your shoe off right here? I'll just do it and see. Who even cares? No, give it. I did it. I took
I have
his
pretty
shoe.
cool socks, though, don't I?
You do have cool socks. You guys want to hear his shoe?
I hope they don't smell it. Is it actually bad?
Wait, hold on. Should I even try?
I don't care.
I'm going to smell
Tell you
Ethan's
what,
shoe.
do you want me to proof test it for you?
Okay, sure.
It's not good, but it.
Do you think
it
mine
isn't-
or yours smell worse?
I want to say mine because I've been wearing these socks for a few days. I don't know if I really want to do this test though.
Okay.
You can smell mine if you want though.
I think I'm good.
It wasn't. It was like that gross foot smell, but it wasn't like that like bad foot smell.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't that.
Like when you can smell it even when the shoe, like just from the shoe sitting there.
Yeah, it's just when they've been used.
If I recall,
This trial has been easy. Like
I know. We're only 3 hours in. Normally it takes us like 5, right?
I don't know, man. I'm chilling.
Oh well.
Blah 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 blah. There's
It's soundproof.
It's soundproof.
I did your mother. That was
What?
Monokuma talking.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
That'd also make a good alibi, though. Just saying. Just point it out there. Just saying.
Nice catch, Jose. You're using your ultimate reserve.
Wow.
Nagito is so mean. Despite the fact that we're like the second best here. I'll give Nagito the first one. Easily, right? But
Wow.
we're second.
Still though. Even wow. Okay. Jeez.
Now then,
I have nothing to say to that either.
Yeah.
It's like whatever, man.
the true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Gundam. Yeah, we got it.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru.
Gundam. It's Gundam.
Didn't he also have a soundproof room? No?
Maybe.
Because he got second place at the rock, paper, scissors with the guys.
Oh, then he did.
But did he actually use it? Because I know Akane volunteered for a crummy one. Whatever.
No, he
Gundam.
didn't.
You're the only
Yep,
one!
Gundam. Sorry, Gundam.
I can't wait to see the real Gundam.
there's something I want to ask you.
Ooh. I'm excited. I messed up my coolness. Well, shut up. Let's go. Why are you looking over there? No, look at me. Look at me.
Aren't we over there? We're to the left of
Shut
Hiyoko.
up.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Of course.
Were you able to hear it?
Because you also had a deluxe room. You're right. Good catch on that.
Yeah.
What?
I'm smart. With us combined, this is easy with two of us. 'Cause
Imagine doing it on your own, though.
It's pretty hard on your own. There was one trial in the first game. I don't remember which one it was, so don't ask. I don't know.
Okay.
I did not know. It came time to vote, and I'm like, I have no idea. But I notice everything you don't notice, and you notice everything I don't notice.
Well, I think
and it just makes it.
even the stuff we don't catch, we can bounce off each other and kind of deflect it until it's something simple and
Or
chewable.
like, if I say something wrong, you might catch the right answer from it.
Yeah,
Or
so
vice
it's like,
versa.
you literally gain all the advantage and nothing to lose from having another person here.
Right. Dang.
Also, notice how normal he's talking.
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Yep.
Why were you able to hear that alarm?
You could literally just say I was going to the bathroom and be fine. If he says anything else, I hate you.
Yep.
Gundam?
Not Gundam, you.
What? I had to like do a double take.
Sonia, are you about to get your heart broken?
Right.
Are you and Kazuichi gonna become little heartbroken?
So cute. Trauma really unites people.
It really does. No, it does, for real.
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room.
Say you were going to the bathroom.
That's why. Even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Say you were going to the bathroom. Stop saying silent!
Yeah.
You had to go pee. Even an overlord has to pee. I was crapping my pants.
Gross.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Couldn't return to his room.
Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
He would have been seen if he tried to walk back to his room.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, because if so Gundam's like hiding around the corner or wherever the secret trapdoor to this room is. Or if he just... Yeah.
So
Nekomaru goes, gets killed by Gundam. Gundam sneaks through... Because the reason the elevator's in Grape House is because Nekomaru used it. So Gundam kills Nekomaru. We know how that all happens, right? And then he he goes back through the secret trapdoor.
Slow down your explanation, but go on.
He comes out of the killer room.
Yes.
Sabotages the door to both Strawberry House or Strawberry Tower and the elevator. Right?
Sure.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. You lost me on the order of things happening here.
He kills Nekomaru.
Yes.
Goes through the trap door to the killing room.
Yes.
The secret room with the guns. The octagon.
Sure.
Octagon, whatever.
Octagon.
Still mad about that. And then he comes out of the octagon room, sabotages the elevator and the door to Strawberry Tower so it could not be unlocked.
Yes.
So they couldn't come up through it.
Yes.
Because he put the chain around the door as a misdirection.
Yes.
And it means nothing, which was his chain.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So then, once that happens, he's ready to come back up, realizes Fuyuhiko is there, and says, oh shoot, I can't go, so he just doesn't. And then the alarm goes off, Gundam comes racing, Kazuichi comes racing, and the rest we know.
So did Gundam set the alarm to go off on it at 5:30, thinking that would happen?
Yeah, but why? Why would he set the alarm?
Maybe it just is like a...
Because it doesn't serve as an alibi, or maybe he meant to do it as an alibi, only for it to backfire and do this.
That might have been it.
I figured it's either a fake alibi or to try and mask what really happened. He didn't want the boys to realize that there was a murder, especially with the doors broken. So by the time everyone kind of collaborated, like through the phone call.
Once again, we put like everything together and I forgot the point we're talking about here.
That Gundam can't go back to his room, which is why he heard the alarm clock. So continue.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Right.
Fuyuhiko messed everything up just by vibing in the lounge.
It was amazingly helpful, though.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
I see.
Oh, I did have my order wrong, though. Because he has to go back to
Yes.
Strawberry
Fuyuhiko
Tower.
witnessed Nekomaru.
So.
The killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
Killer should have returned to the room. Okay.
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
But they
Just
weren't.
like us.
So he instead used it as an alibi, but that
Best case
backfired.
scenario would have been if
Yeah.
those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms.
You should have just gone to the bathroom. Can't he still say that? Just, I was going to the bathroom.
Yeah, but at this point, too many things have been put together.
Yeah.
After all, If they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Would that be funny, just as like a bit in one of these videos? Just that is actually the thing. Like they put together the whole mystery, and then they just argue. No, I was on the toilet. So and so saw me.
I could see him. But you know what? Kind of a gross detail. They don't have nothing to get out. They've been on Hungry for a few times. I know that you still kind of go through the motions and whatnot. But
it's less often.
I feel like pooping is going to be next to never.
Right.
And peeing is probably going to end up being less and less.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't
You get a
go
cute
back
little
to their room
diagram.
and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing?
This ruckus? Raukaus. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Deliver your epic anime line.
Be the last time I do.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
So is lose-lose.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal.
Gundam.
How ironic.
Gundam, say something.
The moment Yuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Have your snap. Have your anime snap epic moment.